practice to start? Any lineup changes? Will Morgan come in or?
Frosty comes in,
Okay.
Paling's out.
Okay. And Carter in it?
Carter will be goal, yeah.
Anything specifically for Paling? It seems like his line mates are playing pretty well. Metric-wise, he's kind of been just kind of average, it seems like.
He hasn't been bad. It's not like he did anything to warrant to come out for something bad. I think this is the evolution of our team. I think we have more people this year. I think there has to be more decisions made with our lineups. Like I said, I've been wanting to get Frosty in because he didn't do anything terrible to be out. He wasn't benched or anything like that. It was just other guys played better. So, Pales is the one. And down the road, it could be some other people as we go through here. That's healthy. Decisions I have to make with the lineup and not just putting a lineup out there every night just with no thought. That's healthy as the organization keeps growing.
So that means Scott will slide down to fourth?
I'm not sure what the lines are going to be.
Yeah, I guess following up on that, you mentioned, I think last week on the road, that if you were going to bring Morgan back in, you wanted him to be in an offensive role.
He'll be in an offensive role, yeah. I'm not going to put him on a fourth line, or I hate calling it a fourth line, but he'll be put in an offensive role.
You've said you've said that we don't talk about him enough, but Sean Walker's play has been like steady as it goes. He's like kind of just, defensemen who aren't noticeable. I think it's kind of like a good thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
He's kind of just been like this steadying presence back there. How do you think it's going?
He's been really good, and for me, he's been noticeable, and he's probably one of our most aggressive defensemen in surfing. We call surfing. It's just basically taking a chance as far as getting your gap very early, not waiting for them to cross the red line to get your gap. He is surfing in the offensive zone to create his gap, and has done a terrific job. One of our, Sandy's been really aggressive. He's been very aggressive in joining the play. He's made some really good offensive play. He makes an offensive play, I think it was to TK, on TK's goal. It's a great pass through a seam. So he's been really good. It surprised me, but it doesn't, because I talked to Todd McClellan when we got him out of L.A., and he loved him.
Yeah, that's what the surprising part, because he's kind of a guy who's kind of just like a salary cap dump, right? And there's a guy who could be.
Yeah, and I think that's what everybody thought, kind of a throw-in or something, whatever you want to call it. But he's been one of the first word that came out of Mac's mouth to me is he's so competitive, and right-hand shot. He's done some really good things for us.
Going back to Morgan for a second, you said that it wasn't necessarily that he was terrible. It was just guys played better than him. With him coming back in, what do you want to see from him in order for this not to just be a one game back in?
Yeah, I just want to see pace. We're really trying to push the pace. We're trying to be a pressure team. He's got to bring us some offense. Obviously, that's what he does. Make some plays. I guess the biggest thing is, because you just can't simulate it in the amount of time he's been out, is just the pace of the game. We're going to play against a really fast team tonight. We want to play fast, and I just want to see him join in that way. And we'll see where it goes.
I don't want to necessarily say that you're going to cut him a break, because that's not you. But in the sense that, he's missed some time, are you going to give him a little leeway to kind of find himself, given the fact that he's been out for about a week and a half?
I'm certainly cognizant of how much time he's been out, and I'm not an idiot. You just can't simulate game situations in practice. Past few days we haven't practiced that much, and so yeah, I think it's going to take a little time for him to get back to it. But that's the job of the athlete when they're out to try to be as best prepared as they can when they're going through extra with the coaches and practice time.
Morgan's played center and he's played on the wing. Where do you think the best fit for him is in the line? Is it in the middle or is it?
I think it's center. Yeah.
John, I know you're not. I think last year you told us you're not a big barometer guy, stuff like that. But how important is it, and how closely do you guys watch your team's response to games like the one you had Saturday?
Yeah, I see. I thought we played really good the first half of the game. I did. I thought our first period was good. You know what's funny? Sandy whiffs on one, comes back at us. We have that play stuffed with a man lying on the ice. He would have broken up the play, but McTavish whiffs on the pass, and it screws us up, ends up in the back of the net. We block a shot, it goes right to Henrique, it's in the back of the net for the 4th goal. I thought we played really good, really halfway through the game. Where we sagged was the 3rd goal. When they scored their 3rd goal, we sagged a bit, lost ourselves, gave up a 4th, had some breakdowns, but then scored 2 quick ones. Then we totally lost ourselves after we had such a bad power play. After going 4-2 and get a power play immediately. After how the power play moved the puck prior, that was it ended us right there. So you look at the score, as I've always told you guys, I've got to watch how we played. I loved our start. I know TK said to you guys it was a lousy start. It wasn't a lousy start. It may be on the scoreboard, but I can't look at it that way. I thought we were playing really fast. I thought we were putting pressure on them. Our pinches were there. Now the biggest thing is we can't sit back. We got to get right back on the attack against a team that's going to attack us tonight.
Come to the 4th line. Obviously, Palin comes out tonight. It seems like, at least so far, obviously they're not going to be together tonight, but it seems like they've been having good shifts. They obviously haven't been on the score sheet. Does that matter to you with them, given their role? Like, in your mind, do they need to score sometimes?
Yeah.
When they're a 4th line?
Yeah, like I do 5-game segments, 10-game segments, individual games, and then I take a look at the 5 games. I think after the first 5 games, I think Cam had 12 even strength scoring chances, led our team, and D'Lo had 8. I think he was second. Hath has a chance the other night, or I'm not sure if it was the last game. Paling has a chance off the crossbar, I think it was the other night. They've had some chances. Yeah, the responsibility is they need to score too. And you can get boxed in with your personality of a line, as for a line that's going to bang and do this, that, the other thing. But you also have to, in today's game, you have to chip in also. And they have generated some offense, but they haven't finished.
The other day you were talking a little bit about Owen Tippett's been a little bit uneven so far this season. One thing he is doing is generating a lot of shots on goal, and he's had some pretty nice assists.
Made some good plays, yeah.
Do you feel that Owen is just kind of on the brink of?
Yeah, and to explain the uneven, I think he's had chances. I mean, I think he had. I just looked at the sheets this morning. He had 5 in the last game and set up a couple. And I want him to have the puck more, though. I just think I want him stronger on the puck. I think what turns Tip's game around last year, he started being more physical too. I think that needs to come into his game. I think he's become a player where I think he's really adjusted playing left wing as a right shot. Coming off that wall, how quick he comes off the wall and generates offense has been really good. But he tends to lose the puck sometimes and exposes the puck. I want more of him having the puck and keeping the puck and just being involved physically, because I think that'll help his game even more.
One or two more?
Okay, guys, thank you.